what's up guys? So I'm going to show you what I feed my thoroughbred horse for grains to keep her at a healthy weight. Thoroughbreds are known to be hard keepers, and so you have to take a lot of time and research to figure out what works best for it because every horse is different. And so I'm going to show you what I found works best for my horse. So for grain, I use Triple Crown Senior. This is an empty bag that I just had in there. Triple Crown Senior. My horse is not a senior. She's only 10, but the vitamins that are in it are good for any horse. And so it saves money because I'm not spending as much on other supplements that are needed. And so I'll take probably about half a scoop, dump that in the bucket. And then I'll take Renew Gold or Rice Bran. And I use this on days she works a little harder. And that one I'll do also a half scoop. And on these lines, on this scoop, you see how there's lines? This one's gross. Do you see how there's like different lines? I fill it up to this one with the Senior and Rice Bran. And then I will take some Timothy alfalfa pellets. And this is my main gist. So this one I fill this thing up 3/4 and then just dump it in there. And then that's so now for the supplements. So this is a pure listing. It's an essential amino acid for anybody that horses usually lack in with their supplements. And so I will give her 3 scoops of this along with, she gets an egg. Do not give the eggshell. They can choke or slice up their neck on the eggshell, so make sure that doesn't end up in your bucket. This. So I'll do a video later on how I make this, but it's chia seeds for Sand Clear. Chia seeds, when they get wet, have a slimy layer around them, which then sticks to the sand and pulls it out with them as they digest it. It has bananas, honey, coconut oil for a shiny skin, garlic for the flies, and then we have a green powder in it. I freeze these, put them in bags, and then when I'm ready to use them, I can pull it out and dump it right in here. Along with in this bag, it had a bunch of doTERRA vitamins. Those vitamins were, one of them was Digesten, which is to prevent against ulcers. I've never had a horse problem with ulcers, so it's worked so far, and I've had 4 horses. She gets 3 omegas, which omegas are just as essential to horses as they are to humans. She gets a deep blue polyphenol, which helps with muscle repair, and as she's being worked hard, just helps with that soreness. She gets copaiba, which is also along with that deep blue of repairing muscles and joints. And then she gets a yarrow palm and another one called DDR Prime, which stands for damaged DNA repair. And so just supportive on her body and the working that she's being put into. The grain, she gets 2 flakes of a Timothy alfalfa orchard mix. So this one is, I believe, 60% Timothy orchard and then 40% alfalfa, I believe. I may be wrong. It might be less alfalfa. Just because with thoroughbreds, alfalfa tends to make them very hot because alfalfa is almost like a candy if you're comparing it to a human. So if you were to give a horse a candy bar every morning, how would they react? It depends on the human, obviously. So we give her between 2 and 3 flakes, so she gets 1 and 2, about that much hay, morning and night, to help keep her at that healthy weight. And then I'm just going to dump this in here. And before she gets to eat it, because there are Timothy pellets in it, I just grab some water from her bucket. Hey, watch out. She's fine because of stuff. But Timothy pellets, they can choke on because they're hard. And so when you wet them, it makes them, turns them into more of a mush. Plus, it also rehydrates and gets them having some more water in them, which is always good. As well as it mixes the powders that I put into it all together. So thank you guys for tuning today, and I hope you have a great week. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button for future videos. See ya.